Hey, so what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video what I want to go over is a video going on to Avengers Endgame, going on to like a theory, or going on to a video going over who's going to be kind of like a bigger threat than Thanos, because Thanos is going to be a really big kind of threat. And obviously, in Avengers Endgame they're going to be going on and kind of, like defeating and doing everything he's basically done with like the decimation. So it's going to be who's going to be a bigger like threat or whatever. It's going to be going on to who exactly I think is going to be like a really big threat as well going in like future in the movies. So before we get into it, if you want to and you're new around here, you can subscribe, leave a like and comment down below. Do all of that if you want to. Everything is linked down below if you want to go and check it out as well, and let's get into it. Now I'm going to be going on to two people exactly I think are going to be like really big threats going forward, and basically like the MCU going on to like a post-credit scene maybe. And the first one I want to go over is going to be going on to Galactus, which I know is going to be like a really big one. He's going to be really powerful. Now at this current time he is technically still owned by Fox, considering the whole like deal is still kind of like in place or whatever. It's not exactly kind of finished yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be finishing up maybe at the end of this month, or it's going to be the end of next month, but basically. But eventually Marvel are going to go on and get the like rights to everything that Fox basically owns. So Wolverine, X-Men, it's going to be going on to the whole Fantastic Four, going over doing stuff like that as well. So going on to it as well, they're going to get rights to Galactus, so they are going to be able to go on and do basically a lot of stuff relating to Galactus, going on to more like cosmic stuff as well. Now I will admit, I don't know much about Galactus. I don't really know way too much about him. All I remember from him is basically him being in like maybe a few Lego games, him being in the Fantastic Four movie, maybe back, I'm pretty sure maybe like 10 plus years ago. I'm pretty sure he wasn't actually shown, but he was like there or whatever. There's going to be Silver Surfer they're going to get rights to. There's going to be a load of kind of like characters they're going to go on and get like a load of rights to. Now going on to other villains they're going to basically, be able to use in Marvel movies, they're going to be able to use Doctor Doom, they're going to be able to use Galactus, and they're going to be able to use Annihilus, which I'm going to go over in basically a second before, or basically after I go over like Doctor Doom or whatever. Going on to Doctor Doom, I do believe eventually he will be in like the whole Marvel movies and everything, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be for like a really long time, because they're still going to have to go on and get Wolverine, they're going to have to go on and set up a new Fantastic Four, they're going to have to do all the castings, they're going to have to go and do a movie, which even at this current time we don't know if they're going to even make a movie for it, which to be honest, I'm going to go on and predict they're going to go and make a movie, but it's not going to be for like another maybe like 2 or 3 or maybe 4+ years. They're not going to go away and make a movie, or they're not going to go away and kind of like rush into everything really fast. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be really excited to go on and kind of like see the whole Fantastic Four, see Doctor Doom and everything, but to be honest, he's going to be a pretty big villain. But like honestly right now, I don't think he's going to be basically like showing up in Avengers Endgame. He will be a big threat in like the future for Marvel, but he's, as I said, basically he's going to be a really big kind of like threat in the future. But this current stage, I don't really believe he's going to be kind of like teased in Avengers Endgame. He's going to be like bigger than Thanos. I don't really believe he's going to be bigger than Thanos, but like comparing to like Galactus and Annihilus, I don't believe he's going to be basically like as big as like those characters. Now going on to the character I want to go on and kind of speak about most, and going over basically giving like the most information, going on to who I do believe is going to be the actual like biggest kind of villain. And there's going to be many reasons why I'm going to be going over this character like in more detail and just basically going over it. Now this character is going to be Annihilus, which to be honest I never really heard of before like going on and making this video or whatever. I never really know way too much about him. I'm not really going to go into like a massive amount of detail. I'm going to go over basically like the really kind of like kind of small parts, and basically just kind of brush over it really. So I'll leave a video in the description which is going to be going into his like powers into way more detail, but basically kind of like going over it. I believe he's as strong as Thanos, which is going to be great. I'm pretty sure a lot of people went on and kind of assumed it was going to be Annihilus, which was going to be kind of like basically teased in like the next movie because of the whole kind of speculation over the like title for this movie. It's going to be Endgame, but before Endgame a lot of people went on and said like Annihilation, which is something, I'm pretty sure it is like a comic book maybe issue or something going on to Annihilus, which is going to be kind of like linked into him quite a lot. From what I remember, he was basically one of the most paranoid kind of like characters in Marvel, because this cosmic control rod basically extended his life, and his only kind of fear was death. So he's going to be really like a paranoid kind of like villain or whatever. But overall he's a really like powerful villain. He's really powerful. He's basically as powerful as like Thanos and everything I went over. Now as I said, I'm only going to be kind of like brushing over it. I'm going to basically leave a video link down below. You can go and basically check it out as well if you want to. And this video is going to go into way more detail. It's going to go over a lot of stuff like that as well. It's going to go over to like maybe some issues or something, going on to basically his whole like origin or whatever, going on to his backstory, going over everything about the character. So like I said, you can check it out if you want to, and it has been pretty much it for the whole video. Obviously, you know, you can subscribe, leave a like and comment down below if you want to, if you went on to enjoy the video. And you know, I'll have a video post maybe tomorrow going on to the whole end credit scene, and you know, basically going over like a theory or whatever, going over my whole thoughts and everything basically there. So you can kind of check that out if you want to as well. And you know, just hope you have a great day and everything as well. And goodbye.